Previously on the kids' table.
Tetris lovers unite!
This is great. I love D&D. I love D&D.
Our heroes followed the mysterious turquoise fox to a chasm,
What is a chasm?
where they had to build a bridge of light to get across.
When you put the last shape in, it's all one color, and it looks solid.
But what will they discover on the other side?
Ismiene, the goddess of knowledge, has something to do with this blue-green fox.
Find out on this episode of
We got this.
The Kids' Table.
As you round the corner, the tunnel doesn't continue very far, actually. It ends in a door.
A door.
This sort of like heavy metal door that is
door.
open. And on the other side, the fox sort of skirts the door and goes into the chamber beyond.
Wait, what? Chamber beyond?
The
The
room.
chamber
The room on the other side.
Oh. Yeah. A chamber.
Do you go into the room?
Yes, but first I want to do something.
What do you want to do?
Make sure, like, there's nothing, no traps. Like, yeah, no traps or
Yeah.
any, like, big bosses that would, like, kill us in 2 hits.
Excellent question. Okay, you are a rogue, so you have proficiency in this. So you're going to roll an investigation check.
Yay!
So roll your d20 and add 5.
Want to get a 20. I got a 19.
Plus 5 is?
Ooh, 24.
And then a 19. You spend a little bit of time going over this tunnel, going over the door frame, going over the door, peeking your snout ever so slightly into the room. There are no traps.
No monster.
You find no traps. You find no
Nothing.
monsters right now. And when you look into the room, when you poke your snout into the room on the other side, it's this square room,
It's square.
probably 15 feet on a side. And it is made of metal. It's metal on the inside. And there are these metal sconces, so places that you can put torches. And there are lit torches on the inside so that you can see. And there is a raised, like, circular platform in the middle of the room. And the turquoise fox is sitting there on the dais, on the circular platform.
Do I have a religion check?
Serena's wondering if she can roll. You want to disguise yourself?
Yeah.
She wanted to look like a fox to go see what the fox
No,
would do.
I wanna see if it's gonna come to me.
Oh.
So that's a great question. So disguise self doesn't turn you into an animal. It
But
can
I
turn you
got-
into a different person.
Like remember that you were talking about that different.
Oh, the image when she was able to. reflect
Oh,
an
you wanna
image.
make a picture of another fox? You don't have to roll to make
Yeah.
your image. So you just make a picture of a turquoise fox and you send it into the room.
I'm not gonna.
The turquoise fox on the
I know how
altar
to-
doesn't move. He doesn't really acknowledge your fox.
Oh.
So he doesn't come towards you, but he doesn't also like try and attack it or anything. He just sort of looks at it like, okay. So do you go in?
I think we should go in because this fox clearly, I don't know if it wants something from us, like help, or it wants us to do something, but I think
Like
that
food?
we followed this fox this far. I think we should continue.
So the 4 of you go into this room, and as you enter the room, the fox very calmly gets up off the dais and walks around you. It's not like avoiding you, it just sort of walks around you back to the door, and then sort of gets up on the front on its hind legs and paws the door handle.
Wait.
And like it's not like
Wait.
like it wants you to close the door.
Okay. This means something must happen. I don't know. But let's do that. Hey,
Okay?
I don't know if that'll happen.
Okay. So you go over Six Tails and you grab the door handle and the fox looks up at you and nods and skirts out of the room just as you close the door.
Oh, it leaves us?
It leaves you.
No.
Serena, as soon as the door is closed, your image of a fox
My picture.
disappears. And those of you who are looking at the dais, it lights up.
Wait, what lights up?
The circle in the middle, the table in the middle.
the
And an image of a woman appears.
I thought you were going to say
I think
the dark,
The dark god. Nope. An image of a woman appears. Tall, flowing white robes, dark green skin, with pointed teeth coming out.
like a vampire?
Nope, like an orc. She's an orc. And she's got this shock of white hair cascading down her back. And she looks down at the four of you with this very serene expression on her face.
Wait,
and she says, this very smiley expression on her face. Mhm.
It couldn't.
And she says, "Hello, my friends. I am Ismiene, the goddess of knowledge.
Oh, that's what I wanted
I
to
thank
do.
you for coming to my chamber so that we may talk. I'm sure you have many questions about what happened to your village. The ones who attacked your village are working with the god of power, Fuldmagt.
Was he a bad god?
He is. He is working against your village and your kingdom, for he fears what may be happening. You see, in the capital city of the kingdom of Japania, there is a man of great knowledge who is destined for great things. So great that the god of power has decided that he cannot be allowed to live.
What?
And so I ask you four, as you are fleeing from your town, would you help me to save this man?
Of course.
Are we being given a quest?
She
Again.
chuckles a little bit and she says, yes, you are, follower of Mori Mordas.
Wait, so is it two powerful ones against five? No, 5?
She says, I don't understand your question.
I'm
What
a,
do you mean?
I'm a.
Wait, hold on, Serena's talking.
I mean, like, are we gonna fight them?
Well, the god of power seems to be sending forces against this man. And I need you to do whatever you can to protect him and his work, for the work of his knowledge will benefit all.
Is she going to tell us who this man is?
Do you ask?
Who is this man?
Oh, okay.
She says, his name is Seren. He is a scholar, a young scholar in the capital city. Six Tails, were you going to say something real quick?
Who was the green fox? The green and blue fox.
The green fox is one of my helpers, you might say.
Oh, helpers.
He helped lead you to me.
Oh. But why was it?
Is the guy's name like Sir Space Ren, like Sir is his title, or is it just Seren?
No, his name is Seren. Not he is not a knight of the realm. He is a scholar.
That sort of sounds like Serena.
Does a little.
Serena.
Does Seren know of the grave danger that he is in?
He does not.
Wait.
He knows only that on which he works. The dreams that I have sent him have propelled him along the path of knowledge, and he works feverishly under my oversight, but I cannot protect him.
Are there others protecting him now?
No.
Oh.
This is why I have asked the four of you. You see, the god of power guards his power jealously. He wants to be the one in charge of everything. And so I have decided that that is no longer acceptable.
Why didn't you say that the god of power decided that he cannot live anymore?
Because the path of knowledge that Seren is on will eventually lead him to great and wondrous things. And Fuldmagt does not wish that to be so. He wishes to guard secrets from him.
Will you be able to give us any provisions should we accept this quest?
That is a shrewd request,
Provisions.
follower
Will
of
you-
Lord Ordaz.
Will she provide us any resources or any type of help?
Okay.
Like, I don't know what provisions she would be willing
I
to
will
offer
give
us.
you the name of an ally that you should seek in the capital city. The Lady of the Underground.
The lady of the...
I believe that if you find her, she will keep you on the path that I am setting before you.
How are we to know who other allies might be along? How will we know who the god of power might be sending, or who is an ally that we can trust?
She chuckles a bit at this and says, "The god of power is not a subtle god.
A subtle?
Subtle. He does not work in the shadows. He does not send. He appreciates when people know who he is and when he is coming. That is why he attacked your village so openly, sent so many. Seek those who seek knowledge, and I believe you will find allies. Seek those who seek power, and I believe you will find enemies."
Enemies.
Do we want to agree to help her?
Yes. That would
Yes.
protect our village and their...
And one day free it, possibly, from the clutches of this god.
Then
Alright.
why was he sending wolves? How could he control wolves?
The god of power controls much.
Oh.
Not all who follow the god of power follow willingly. Many are bound to him by the collars that they wear. You may, in fact, be able to free some of those in his thrall if you are able to remove that influence.
We've
In
seen...
the town, we
We've
were given. We won a gold.
Yes. Yes.
So
Which
when,
you have.
when you say that, and I think you still have it, Rosalie sort of
Yeah,
brings it out of her pocket. She looks down and she says, "Ah, that is a talisman of undoing. That has great power. If one of you were fated to fall, perhaps in battle, that talisman could do the work of undoing that fall, of bringing you back."
That's very cool.
I'm so glad we asked.
Asking is always the right choice.
Yeah.
The path of knowledge has many branches, and you can only know which are best through asking questions.
So we have one special.
She says, and looks at each of you, she says, "Rosalie, Six Tails, Serena, Sophia, Bernard, I thank you for your help on this path. May you go now and walk in the steps of knowledge." And she gestures back towards the door and disappears.
And so our heroes accept the quest given to them by the goddess of knowledge, Ismiene, find Seren, and stop the plans of the evil god Fuldmagt. But are they prepared for the hardships of the road ahead? Can they really save their home? And what plans does this dark god have in store?
far away from the kingdom of Japania, although closer than you might think, a man waits. Now, what's unusual about this man is that he has no form. He is only, at this moment, just pure consciousness. The memory of pale white skin, short black hair, thick glasses. Just a memory. And a daemon, his daemon, one of his daemons, comes to him to whisper 9 minutes, 28 seconds. If the man had form, his pale white fist would be clenched. His dark brow would be furrowed. But he has none of those things, and yet still feels the anger and anxiety as he whispers into the void, "Where were you, Ismiene? What are you doing?"